Greetings, this is Dave Gilmore, and this is Design Intelligence. Well, I hope you were able to celebrate the July 4th weekend and came away grateful for this most interesting, diverse, and free nation. It seems of late we've forgotten all that's good and right about America as we grapple with what is less and what is false. Let's not be guilty of an all-or-nothing immaturity. Let's look for the better and the best in our society and allow this to empower transformative change. As the most developed nation on earth, we grow complacent, thinking that what we experience daily is globally normal, when in fact it's the exception to the rule. Almost half of the global population, 3.4 billion people, live on less than $5.50 per day. According to a 2019 study conducted from statistics generated from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average American lives on more than $164 each day. This is a dramatic contrast and worthy of noting. In this country, we have over 2 million miles of paved roads and streets, underground sewer networks in every city and town. Electricity is ubiquitous. Clean drinking water, it's everywhere. We have layers of security watching over us to ensure the rule of law is sustained. 83 federal law enforcement agencies, over 17,000 police forces encompassing tens of thousands of police officers. We have over 1 million firefighters in the United States. Our combined armed forces amount to over 1.4 million active military personnel, plus approximately 800,000 reservists. We move between any state without the need for special identity papers. We have free access to the internet, television, and the news. We have the unencumbered freedom to vote. We have the full freedom to worship as our conscience dictates. Need I go on? You see, we live in a dream that most of the world will never know. But let's be mindful of this when we're tempted to only see our nation through negative eyes. I joined a call today with leadership from a team that is located in the southwestern part of the U.S. I was invited to speak about what Design Intelligence believes to be best practices in business development. Through the course of the call, it was clear these folks were leaning in, taking in all that was being offered. And through the questions they asked, it was clear they were immediately assimilating this new understanding into their go-to-market efforts. Given this, we expect to hear great things of them in the coming months. Well, how's it going for you? Are you focused on the task needing to be done? Are you taking the time to learn and stretch yourselves so that you can take more in, act with intelligence, and make the impact you aspire to? Last week, I participated as a host for a cross-discipline gathering of various built environment stakeholders. These folks were asking hard questions of each other and themselves, seeking to best understand in order to enact intelligent change. The content was rich, the energy visceral, the collaboration exemplary. I left encouraged that good things are occurring in the midst of this current challenging period. The days ahead will continue with far more storm clouds than sunny skies, yet each of us has the opportunity to adjust our perspectives, our attitudes, and use this time towards meaningful and resilient outcomes. Years ago, I heard the story of a man who was an officer in the United States Air Force. He was stationed in Korea and was assigned along with a few other officers to bunk in a shared house. They had a young man in the house who took care of things, a native Korean. He cooked for them, washed their clothes, kept things tidy, and did whatever else was necessary to ensure the comfort of the officers. Well, these officers played a series of practical jokes on this young man, I guess to amuse themselves. They nailed his sandals to the floor. They put buckets of water over doors so that when he walked through them, he got drenched. They short-sheeted his bed, and there were several other things along the way. Well, after a few months of this, and with him always smiling and bowing, they brought him into the middle of their living room one evening to announce that they would no longer play jokes on him. They appreciated his attitude and told him so. At this, he smiled, bowed, and announced, "Very good. I will no longer spit in your soup." Life is 1% what happens to us, and 99% how we react to it. Are you using this time in the best way possible to create something fabulous out of this very difficult series of events? We look forward to hearing some of your stories. Until next time, this is Dave Gilmore, and this is Design Intelligence.